our children. Today is our Monday meditation, and it's the beginning of the week, and we'd like to welcome anybody who's joining us for the first time and welcome you back if you have been with us before. My name's Dama Bum, and I've got a couple of notes to make about YouTube and about the YouTube videos. It has come to our attention that YouTube sometimes plays advertisements. They've got nothing to do with us. We don't know about them. It's also been brought to our attention that if you join YouTube as a member, then you don't hear that stuff. I don't know. We've always been a member. Before we get started, let me say one thing real clear. The whole goal of meditation is to calm the mind and tame the heart. And our goal in guided meditations is that over time, people who are new to meditation will learn how to meditate and will be able to meditate independently on their own, in their own house, in their own chair or mat or whatever. And that's our goal. I'm going to start with the meditation in 3 minutes, and there will be a bell that I ring at the beginning, and at the end of the meditation I'll ring that bell again. Please don't jump off immediately, because I'll stay around. There is a chat available in this broadcast, and you can send notes, obviously not during the meditation, but after the meditation, and you're welcome to do that. The messaging is fine. You don't need to take notes or anything else. The recording will be on the website until the sun explodes, I guess. And there's even a transcript. Now, any of the stuff that is transcript with Pali, Sanskrit, Thai, or Japanese, you can just take a wild guess how the spelling is going to be. Not all that great. So we will start, and I just want to say one more thing. The mudras, how you hold your hands. This is one way to hold your hands with the thumbs pointed. Another way is the forefinger and the thumbs connect. The other 3 fingers are left loose and open, and you can keep your hands in your lap or on your thighs or on your knees, and that ought to work pretty good. Most people don't sit on the floor. Most Westerners can't, but if you're sitting on the floor, that's a different thing. If you're sitting in a straight back chair, don't get too comfortable. Don't lean back into it very much. You want to have your spine straight, and you want to have your shoulders back, and like that. And meditation consists of 2 parts: samatha, which is the first third, and that is serenity or getting calm, and vipassana is insight, or we prefer panya, which is wisdom, and that's about 2/3 of the meditation. So with that, let me begin. Find yourself in a quiet spot, back straight, shoulders back, hands resting comfortably in your lap or on your thighs or on your knees. Let your chin drop towards your chest. Close your eyes gently. Close your mouth. And imagine a ball of light an inch or two, 3 to 5 centimeters below your nostrils. And breathe in through your nose. Watch the light go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Breathe in through your nose. Watch the light go down past your heart to your stomach and breathe out the same way. Focus your attention on the light and on my voice. When outside thoughts intrude, gently brush them aside, thinking, no, that's not my business. I'm focused on my breath. As you breathe in through your nose, watch it go down past your heart to your stomach and back out the same way. Need to tell you a little bit about meditation. We don't meditate to get something. We meditate to let things go. If you let go a little, you get a little serenity. If you let go a lot, you get a lot of serenity. And if you let go completely, that is, if you accept life on life's terms, you will get complete serenity. In this first portion of our meditation, you relax your shoulders, you focus on the light, you focus on your breath, and when outside thoughts intrude, you brush them aside gently. Now there's some things that I like to start with. One of them is the Dhammapada, which is perhaps the oldest of the scriptures in Buddhism and the most beloved. And I'm going to read the first 5 verses of the Dhammapada. 1. Mind is the forerunner of all things. Think and act with a corrupt heart, and sorrow will follow one as surely as the cart follows the ox that pulls it. 2. Mind is the forerunner of all things. Think and act with a pure heart, and happiness will follow one as surely as one's never departing shadow. 3. He was angry with me. He attacked me. He robbed me. Those who dwell on such thoughts will never be free from hatred. 4. He was angry with me. He attacked me. He robbed me. Those who do not dwell on such thoughts will surely become free from hatred. 5. For hatred can never put an end to hatred. Love alone can. This is an unalterable law. Need to tell you something else about meditation. The human existence consists of 5 factors called khandhas, or aggregates. And the 5 factors are the body, our feelings, our memories and perceptions, our thoughts, and our consciousness. These are all impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Let them go. We are taught that the five khandhas are like a ball of molten lead. We cannot touch it on the top. We can't touch it on the sides. Can't touch it on the bottom. Any place you touch them, you will be burned badly. So we must let them go. Again, the purpose of meditation is to let go. We are often tortured by an outside thoughts. Our mind scrambles around. It seems out of control. And the purpose of meditation is to calm the mind and to tame the heart. We do that by focusing on our object of meditation. In this case, we focus on the light and our breath. For you, you can focus on the sound of my voice. Here are some things that will help us with meditation. When we meditate, we project feelings of love and positivity, metta, to others. We project feelings of generosity of the spirit, not giving alms to the poor, but giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. We project feelings of kindness, of helpfulness. We project feelings of sati, which is mindfulness. This practice is called anapanasati, which means mindfulness of breathing. We want to embrace sampajana, which is self-awareness. Who are we? Where are we? What are we doing? If we focus on our practice now, in the here and now, not worry about the future or the past, then we're in the groove. During our meditation, we will experience samatha, which is serenity, and in this last 2/3 of our meditation practice, we will move to panya, or wisdom. As we move into the second phase, which is some people call vipassana, insight, we prefer panya, or wisdom. Now in this second phase of meditation, you can allow thoughts to arise. Please don't try to drive them. Don't say, now I'm going to solve my budget problem. Now I'm going to make a shopping list for later. Allow thoughts to arise, and you can examine them with calm eyes, with cool eyes, with calm feelings. You don't get hooked or attached to the feelings. If you find yourself being excited or worried, unhappy or upset, return your thoughts to the white light, putting other things aside. In a tranquil state, these thoughts will arise naturally because you're relaxed and you let them arise. We don't try to figure someone else out, but we contemplate what our feelings are, what our mental activity is. We examine our side of the street, our own intentions and motives. Are we being loving and kind? Are we mindful of the divine spark in others? Or are we full of self-pity? Are we filled with gratitude, or are we obsessed with things beyond our control? And remember, everything we see, smell, taste, touch, and hear is beyond our control. Those are our senses, and we don't control them. Our thoughts, when we look at our thoughts, we might think, for example, this is the mind thinking of an outcome that makes me look good, bad, ridiculous. Let them go. Let those thoughts go. Thinking of outcomes is not our business. That's God's business. Our business is to do the work. Part of the work now is to breathe in through your nose, watch it go down past your heart to your stomach, and back out the same way as we relax and be here now. We might think the mind is projecting fear. The mind is blaming others. We might think the mind is in a good, bad, angry, envious, self-pitying mood. Moods are also impermanent, unsatisfactory, and not the self. Let them go. We might find the mind is inciting me, and that's the correct word, inciting. The mind is urging me to get worked up about, to get wrapped around the axle, to get wee-weed up about faults in my family, my workplace, my community, my nation. Let those thoughts go. Trust me, nothing in the next 5 minutes is going to change your family, your workplace, your community, or the world. Nothing. So let it go. We might find the mind is telling me that I cannot sit still and meditate. Good. Meditate on that. Why do you think that might be? Where's that coming from? That doesn't sound very useful. Now, mindfulness can lead us to spiritual insight into our intentions, into our actions on our side of the street, but it doesn't mean anything about other people. We are not here to judge other people. We can give them the benefit of the doubt. That'd be okay. But we don't want to sit there and try to figure them out. It's none of our business. You may be familiar with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. That's smells, sights, sounds, taste, touch. Courage to change the things I can. That is only an inside job. Maybe I can change my attitude. Maybe. It'll take some work, but maybe I can do that. And the wisdom to know the difference. If we can't tell the difference between inside and outside, we are in bigger trouble than we thought. We are going to need a bigger boat, heavier equipment. Our problem is deeper than we thought. Now, if outside thoughts come back in, go back to focusing on the ball of light, letting go. You watch it as the light goes in your nostrils, down past your heart to your stomach, and back out the same way, and you let it go. This week, we are going to meet things that are unexpected and unwelcome. That's not hypothetical. That's a fact. Life is not going to go our way this week. So I've got a couple of things that may be of use. Here are some questions as you encounter things this week. Am I minimizing my part in this problem and exaggerating their part? 2, am I setting myself up as a victim? Is this a poor me, poor me? 3, am I expecting somebody to be something other than what they are? What did I think was going to happen? What's that about? And finally, 4th, am I expecting perfection? I mean, really, in this life, this is what I'm expecting? Wow, how's that working out for you? Here's some other advice. People don't like advice. I don't like to give advice, but just a suggestion. How about this? Number 1, this week, let's be impeccable in our speech. Impeccable. Say what we mean what we say, and don't say it mean. Number 2, don't assume. When I assume, it makes an ass of you and me. And number 3, Q-tip, quit taking it personally. When we encounter something that we're not very fond of, let's think, how can we reframe this? Do I have to put the worst possible light on what this person has said? Could I give them the benefit of the doubt and come up with a different meaning? I'll bet I can. And 4, this week, let's do our best. If we do our best, doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be the best that we can do for now, it's going to be okay. I'll end on this. Amor fati is Latin for loving fate. And so what it means is that we love what we have instead of envying what we have not. We are as happy as we want to be. Our attitude is entirely up to us, and we are not the boss. In another formulation, we should strive to mind our own business, keep our hands to ourselves, and try not to be jerks. Have a great week, and don't leave at the ringing of the bell, please. Namaste. Okay. Thank you for coming, and I don't know if you have access to the chat below. I see a couple of people do. If you want to leave a note, that would be fine. If you don't want to leave a note, suit yourself. It's entirely up to you what you do. But we're very happy to have you here. If anybody has a question, go ahead and stick it in the chat box, or you can email us. The Daily Dhamma channel on YouTube has contact information, it has supplemental information, it has other information about, in more depth, about meditation, especially the meditation that we did Friday, September 5th. That is still up there, and if you look in the thank you, Glenn. If you look in the description box, it has a pretty good description of how to do the meditation style that we are doing. There are thousands of ways to meditate. We don't pretend that ours is the only way, and we certainly don't believe that the world will be a much better place now that we're here. We're making some suggestions. We hope that they're useful. If they're useful, fine. If they're not useful, fine. The full title of this website is Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. We wrote this so we'd have something to read in the morning. Check, done that. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for being here. And the second one is to pass on some information to our children. So, if you're not our progeny, and even if you are, these may not be the droids you are looking for, and that's fine by us. Our goal in this is, if we can help people calm down and calm their mind and tame their heart, we'll be happy about that. And if we can't, well, good luck. There are a lot of other places you can try, and the thing about meditation is that it takes time. No matter what kind of meditation you are using, it takes time to get results from meditation. Give it the time. We put in the work, and God, the God of your understanding. We do not know what God looks like. We have no idea. We're not pretending. But whatever higher power you recognize, that higher power will steer the boat. So we row, and God, good orderly direction. If that offends you, how about grace over drama? That's nice and aspirational. Or Gus, that sounds very avuncular, like, hey, Uncle Gus. That's Gus is great universal spirit. Great universal spirit, please give us a hand today. We're trying our best here. All right. Well, thank you very much for coming. And again, we are here on Fridays at 4:30 Japan time, and we are here on Mondays at 8:45 a.m. Japan time. And you're always welcome. So thank you for coming, and namaste.